Chicago is buzzing with electricity, and not because of the summer heat. The latest news out of Hollis Hall is nothing short of groundbreaking. A complete philosophical shift is underway on the defensive side of the ball. For years, Bears fans have watched their once proud defense falter, fading from the fierce days of Brian Urlacher and Lance Briggs to the more recent inconsistencies that have plagued the unit. But that era of mediocrity may be on its way out. Head coach Matt Eberfluss, along with new influences from Ben Johnson's staff, is turning the page. No more rigid formations or predictable play calling. Chicago is now experimenting with a bold, hybrid defensive approach, a blend of 4-3 aggression and 3-4 versatility. This scheme is designed to create confusion for opposing quarterbacks and refresh the legs of defenders late into games. With new rotations, innovative pre-snap disguises, and post-snap chaos, the Bears are ready to transform defense into a weapon again. The purpose is clear: maximize talent at every position and keep the opposition guessing. No longer will the Bears rely on just raw grit, they're leaning into tactical intelligence and adaptability. This means defensive linemen won't be stuck in tired roles. Linebackers will need to show flexibility, switching responsibilities on the fly. And safeties? Expect them to be used in ways you've never seen before in Chicago, but execution is key. And the spotlight is burning hot on Eberfluss. He needs this to work, not just for the fans, but for his own job security. There's little room for error. The NFC North remains competitive, but while other teams chase gimmicks or double down on tradition, Chicago is attempting a renaissance. If the defense gels, it won't just be solid, it'll be terrifying. This is more than X's and O's. It's about culture, legacy. Chicago doesn't just play defense, we define it. If this new approach succeeds, the monsters of the Midway won't just return, they'll evolve into something even more dangerous. Before listening to the latest news, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and don't forget to press the bell icon so you never miss a single Bears update. Now, let's move on to the blockbuster in the trenches. The Chicago Bears have made a move that could redefine their offensive future. After years of frustrating protection issues, from Jay Cutler to Mitch Trubisky, and now with the franchise hope Caleb Williams, the Bears have finally addressed their biggest weakness, the offensive line. Veteran guard John Runyon Jr. has officially been acquired from the New York Giants, and let's be honest, this is a statement move. At just the cost of a sixth-round pick and a manageable contract of around $10 million per year, Chicago might have pulled off one of the most impactful bargains of the offseason. Runyon Jr. isn't flashy. He's not going to be featured in highlight reels for pancake blocks or viral sideline moments. But what he brings is just as valuable: experience, consistency, and mental toughness. He's gone up against some of the NFL's most aggressive defensive fronts and lived to tell the tale. Why is this important? Because protecting Caleb Williams is the foundation of the entire offensive project. We can talk about play calling, weapons, or formations, but none of it matters if the quarterback is under siege. With Runyon anchoring the interior line, Chicago gets more than just protection. It gets reliability. The addition of Runyon also ignites competition. Suddenly, every lineman on the roster knows the bar has been raised. From Tevin Jenkins to Darnell Wright, everyone has to step up. There's no more room for inconsistency. This isn't just a personnel upgrade, it's a culture change. Compared to division rivals, the move is even more strategic. The Packers let him go. The Vikings are still sorting their front five. And the Lions, despite heavy investment, are yet to lock down a stable unit. The Bears are making moves while others hesitate. With better blocking comes better performance, from the run game to downfield strikes. And let's not forget, Runyon's experience in a system similar to what the Bears are installing will allow him to integrate faster. The offense becomes more cohesive, and Caleb gets precious seconds more to make smart decisions. In football, seconds win games. This isn't just a move for 2025. It's a move for the future. When you build around a quarterback like Caleb Williams, the supporting cast isn't optional, it's essential. And the most vital part of that cast? A reliable, dynamic wide receiver. That's why today's confirmation is monumental. DJ Moore has signed a multi-year extension with the Chicago Bears. Moore is more than a playmaker. He's the heart of this offense. His ability to explode after the catch, stretch defenses, and act as a security blanket for young quarterbacks makes him irreplaceable. And now, he's here to stay. The reported deal, around $25 million per year, makes Moore one of the highest paid receivers in the league. Some might raise eyebrows at the price tag, but make no mistake, it's worth every penny. What the Bears are doing here is smart business, locking down the weapon who makes Caleb better. Why is this so crucial? Because building chemistry between a quarterback and his top receiver takes time. The longer Moore and Williams play together, the more unstoppable they become. In a division where Green Bay is still looking for a go-to target, the Vikings are in flux, and Detroit depends on one star. The Bears now have something rare: offensive stability. This is also a message to the league. Chicago isn't just hoping to compete, they're planning to dominate. The Bears aren't just putting pieces together, they're constructing a contender. And DJ Moore is the keystone. Let's not forget what Moore brings beyond stats: leadership, accountability, reliability. In a league full of potential, Moore is proven. He shows up, puts in the work, and produces week after week. His presence helps younger players. It gives the offense identity. And for Caleb Williams, this move is everything. Quarterbacks thrive when they trust their receivers. Moore is that guy. Whether it's a deep post, a slant in traffic, or a broken play where Caleb scrambles for time, he knows Moore will be there. So, what's next? With the offensive line fortified and more secured, the Bears can now refine, not rebuild. The question becomes, can this group reach the heights fans have dreamed of for years? With 30 points a game potential, a young star quarterback, and now a veteran elite receiver under contract, the sky isn't the limit, it's just the beginning. Bears Nation, this is our time. The defense is reborn. The offensive line is solidified. The receiver room is elite. The Chicago Bears are no longer a team merely surviving, they're building to thrive. With a reimagined defense, a crucial addition to the offensive line, and a long-term commitment to DJ Moore, every signal points to a franchise ready to take the next step. The pieces are falling into place. Now, it's about execution. Fans have waited years for this kind of momentum. And while there are no guarantees in the NFL, one thing is clear: the Bears are making smart, aggressive moves with purpose. They're not chasing headlines, they're chasing wins. This is not just another season. This is the beginning of a new chapter. And if it goes according to plan, it might just be the one Bears Nation has waited a lifetime to read. Your voice matters. Drop your predictions in the comments. Is the defense ready to return to greatness? Is the offensive line finally trustworthy? And is DJ Moore the final piece to our Super Bowl puzzle? Like, subscribe, share this video with every Bears fan you know. Because we are not just fans. We are the Bears. Bear down, Chicago.